Hey guys, we are back
Hey,
with another one
with another one.
and another one. I am Keke,
And I am Tracey.
and we are your favorite Black girls
Who love
who watch and
and
love
Kdramas.
K-dramas. So we are here today to celebrate love.
Love.
Happy Valentine's Day
Happy
to all of the
Valentine's
lovers out there in the world.
Day.
And if you're not a fan of Valentine's Day, that's okay too.
And that's okay.
We are going to hit you with our favorite romance K-dramas.
And not just our K-dramas, but our scenes from some of the K-dramas.
Yes, some of our favorite scenes.
Yes, because some of the K-dramas we just have a fatal affection for, like Crash Landing on You.
This is true.
That really kind of warm us up inside. But these are just some of our scenes from some other K-dramas that we've watched.
Yes. Oh, can I go first?
Go first, girl.
Okay. All right. So my favorite, if you've been following us long enough, you will know that it's A Love So Beautiful. Not to be confused with the other one, because there are two out there.
There are two. It's the Korean version.
Yes, it is. So this one is episode 5, and Shin So-e, Jong Jin-won, I pray that I'm saying your names right, are in the window, and they're cleaning the school. They're cleaning the school, and they are cleaning this window while their crushes are inside the school sweeping, and they come out of nowhere like
조심스럽게
making a whole heart, like
it's a really cute scene though, and like
singing to their crushes. It's so freaking cute.
It's super cute, but then the crushes just like look at them, and then they proceed to like mop or sweep or whatever it is.
They were so over it, but I thought it was the cutest thing in the world. It just puts you in the mind of like innocent kind of love.
It was, but you know that's why you also like love.
I love it. I freaking love it. So, what is one of yours?
One of mine would be In the King's Affection. So, In the King's Affection is really about this woman who is portraying a man. She grew up being groomed as the king, a male king, and in this one scene, her love interest, who discovers who she really is, he finally like confesses his love for her, and how he had been wondering where this young girl had gone to, and hoping that she had been happy and safe. And they just have this whole scene together, because at the end of the day, this woman, she grew up being trained and
to be a boy,
and to be a man, and to rule a country. She could never let anyone get close to her. The only people who knew her secret were her mother, the person who dressed her, and I can't remember who else may have known her secret, but a couple other people knew her secret that I can't really tell you because that kind of gives away the plot. But yeah, like all of these people who didn't know her secret, she had to kind of keep it confided. So yeah, it was just really warm and like fuzzy to like see this person confess,
and to see that that she was finally able to say like, "Hey, it's me. Here I am."
And confess that I'm glad you know who I am.
I'm just like a boy.
And there's like this whole kissing scene that happens. It was just a beautiful little scene. It wasn't like this whole raunchy passion, but it was just like a very intimate, just like she had been seen after love. She had been hiding herself all this time, and now all of a sudden someone sees her. So it was
that's
beautiful.
A great
it was just,
you said that right on the head. I know that I've talked about the Flower Crew before, but one of my favorite love scenes in the Flower Crew was when she was like nodding off, waiting on this man to come back to his room because she had just confessed her love to him earlier that day. And it was kind of like it wasn't reciprocated, and she's just like, nah, I'm going to go to your room because I need to know what you think. And I need to see what's going on when you get back. And she had been in that room for so long, she had nodded off. And it was the cutest thing when he finally got back to the room. And she's just like, and when she finally like laid her head down, he caught her head in his hand. Oh, it was just so cute.
Because otherwise she would have hit that. She would have,
man,
right on that table.
She would have been awake then. And then he laid there with her and just watched
that was
her
super
sleep.
cute. That was super cute. And the time lapse that it happened because she even wakes up and like sees him.
Yeah. And he had fallen asleep
too. Oh my gosh, that was super cute.
It was so cute.
It was so cute. Oh. Okay. So I know we have talked about this before in our slow burns, but it's the kissing scene in Hospital Playlist. I had to wait to season 2.
Yeah.
To
all the way to
see
season 2.
My girl finally get these lips laid on her.
Woo.
Because realistically, let's talk about this. When they were in college, you know, she always did have a crush on him and he liked her.
Yeah.
The loyalty between friends came first.
Yes.
And so
try not to give too much away.
We're not giving anything else away about this show, but that whole kissing scene in the rain, we needed that.
It was so romantic.
It was so romantic, and
it was
beautiful.
Just,
you know, the thing that I love about these shows is just that it's not just pow, okay, here's some sex for you.
Yeah.
You wait like 8, 16, 20 episodes before you finally get that.
Oh. And you just sitting there like, I've been waiting for this.
Oh my
gosh, the tension built up too far along.
I know.
And when it finally happens, you just like,
yeah. And like when you're bombarded with a bunch of shows that have a bunch of sex, you're like,
yeah. I can't even stand to see people kiss in a regular American show. I'm like, let me know when it's over.
Even the hugs are like
just holding hands. It's the holding of the hands.
It's the level of intimacy that you get in that perspective. It feels
like it's so softball, but when you grow up watching a lot of American shows where it's like thrown at you and just boom and sex. With this, it feels so much better, kind of like slowly, gradually building up.
They get to know you before the clothes come off. And a lot of these shows, the clothes don't even really come off. You know,
you don't even know their last name.
You don't.
You come here, get over here. With that being said, one of my other ones is Crowned Clown.
That was a good show.
It was a really,
Doppelganger King.
Really, really good show.
That would have been a good name, Doppelganger King.
Facts. Without us trying not to give too much away. It was a really good show, and one of my favorite scenes, like, I got to give you a little history without trying to give too much away. The queen that was already in position did not like the king.
The real king.
A doppelganger comes along, looks exactly like the real king, and the queen ends up falling in love with the crowned clown. In the scene alone, when she's just like, oh my gosh, my heart is fluttering more. I go out my way just to see you walk. What? Who does that anymore? I'm not trying to see nobody walk. But it was just such a beautiful story in itself because he was asleep.
Yeah.
He was asleep.
He wasn't really asleep though. He was fake sleep. He was
for
fake
sure.
sleeping.
And she's confessing her love to him, and I just loved how that storyline built up as well.
It was a nice storyline.
It was really beautiful.
Okay. So I have a really small confession because this particular scene, I have not necessarily watched the entire show.
First thing I want to say is guilty
a bunch of times, but this scene, I've watched it so many times. I will like to this day, if you go into my Netflix, you will see that on my continue watching, and it will be queued for the proper episode to capture this scene. And it's just like a randomly when I am moved to just watch something to uplift my spirits.
It's already queued up.
It's already queued up. So I go in and I see my little episode, and I'm like, oh, this is my favorite part of the episode. And I press play.
And it's a business proposal,
It
by
is
the way.
business proposal. And it is the scene where she's in the garage and she's trying to hide. She's trying to hide. And these are secondary characters. These are the supporting actors. They're not even the stars of the show.
Yeah.
But this whole scene just steals it for me because she's in the garage and she's already had this one night stand with this crush. Yeah. She's been crushing on this guy since she first met him.
Yes.
Like it was just like love at first sight.
Yes, exactly what I was going to say.
It was a love at first sight situation for both of them, but it wasn't really necessarily communicated because at the one night stand, she kind of like doesn't remember it because she was so drunk that she just kind of like
know how that
passed out after the deed was done. And he didn't know any of this had happened. He didn't know she didn't remember. He didn't know that she was this drunk. Yeah. That she don't remember, that she basically doesn't remember any of this stuff. She was just being
weird to him after that night.
Yeah, she was being so weird after the first night stand. She didn't remember. Exactly. So then she wakes up in his apartment and she's just like, where am I? So then she leaves out after he's like bringing back snacks and breakfast. And after that, the weirdness happens and she's like trying to avoid him. So she hides behind this pillar and her beautiful camel coat is like behind her, and you know he's initially ignoring it, and so he's just like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna ignore this. I'm like, yeah, that's right, don't ignore her silliness,
go to her,
go get your woman.
Go
tell her about herself,
right?
Go tell this girl about herself because she's making you feel uncomfortable at this point, and y'all have they live in the same building. They're gonna run into each other, and so then he just kind of just says, you know what, like we can at least be cordial. Like at this point, like okay, you don't want to fool with me. We had our one night stand. You got what you got out of it. I'm sorry that it wasn't for you what it was for me, and he just goes on about his way. It dawns on her that okay, maybe this isn't what I thought it was, and he actually does like me.
You. Yeah.
And this was something that happened. It wasn't like, oh my gosh.
It was more than a one night stand.
It was more than a one night stand.
But when you're drunk, and especially when you're like blackout drunk, you don't remember, and you're like, oh my God, I need like something to remind me of what happened.
Yes. And so she runs to his front door and she like sticks her foot in and she's like, I need you to be clear. This is what it is. It's not that I didn't like anything that happened. It's just that I don't remember. And I'm a little bit embarrassed because like this perfect thing happened with someone that I really liked and I just don't remember, and it's really embarrassing.
And he goes,
no, he laughs at her first.
Yes.
He's not laughing at her,
but
he laughs.
I need to make sure you don't ever forget again.
Yes. That whole thing.
Plants this kiss on her that's so full of passion.
It was hot.
Yeah.
Hotness for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, that... Actually, that's probably one of my favorite hot scenes.
Yeah,
for most of the dramas that I watch, because I keep it on replay.
Beautiful.
It was
like,
so beautiful.
From the time he caught her in the garage to her trying to run up after him. To get in his apartment again, just so he can know, like, hey, it's just a misunderstanding. I'm sorry, I drank too much that night, and liquor gives you backbone. So the first time, she's just like, hey, I'm gonna let him know that I like him, and that's why she got in there.
Yeah.
And when she woke up, she didn't remember
anything,
thing. And I'm sure you guys can relate to that. Like, I know you can. When he told her, oh, what
I'm gonna make sure you're not gonna forget. From henceforth, honey, Okay.
Yes, we need it all.
Honestly, the whole couple stole that particular couple. They stole the whole show.
I agree.
To me, I feel like I need a spinoff
I
business
agree.
proposal of just
I
that
was
couple.
very caught up in their story.
I was.
Yeah.
I really was.
Yeah.
But okay. Thank you for watching us. And our love episode of our favorite romance scenes.
Our night of romance.
Our night.
These are our favorite romance shows. Not to say that they will be yours, but we will hope that you will give them a try just to see if you would like them or they do become your favorite romance shows.
Yeah, and we hope you have a happy Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
And remember to always be kind.
And don't black out and get drunk and don't remember what happened that night. No. But because you never know when your crush is going to call you for a date.